Force reported the total amount could be as much as $800 billion. $800 billion. That's 2.5 times the size of our entire state budget. To pay for that, you'd need a major tax hike, unlike anything this state has ever seen before. I recognize and acknowledge the painful part of our history. The pains of our past should not be paid by the people of today. The majority of our state is Latino and Asian, making up 55% of our population. Most of them, like me, are first, second, or third generation immigrants who had nothing to do with slavery, discrimination, Jim Crow laws, nothing. It is fundamentally unfair to force these people to pay for this, and because of that, I will be opposing to.
So, Councilwoman Kate Sanchez out of California has refused to acknowledge that, the state of California wants to accept the $800 billion of reparations to Black Americans, which of course is called Foundational Black Americans, FBA. Listen, and this is going to hurt people's feelings, but I don't care. At the end of the day, Black Americans, and this is way before Hispanics even come to this country, we've been lynched, we've been unalived by white supremacists, by the Ku Klux Klan. Our house has been firebombed. And by the way before they even come to this country, we built this country. We built the White House. We built Capitol Hill. We built the Washington monuments. We built most of the monuments here in this country with our bare hands. And we don't deserve reparations. We don't deserve, even in the state of California, there's been racial incidents there with the Watts riots, when it's so much stuff is happening in the state of California when Black Americans deserve reparations. But when you have Hispanics and Asians joining forces to even refuse to even give the $800 billion to Foundation of Black Americans, which we deserve, by the way, which they owe us. This ain't about Hispanics and Asians. They owe us reparations, that money. For them to say, well, we can't afford this, and this, but Joe Biden, with all due respect, is the reason. We're the reason why you guys are here. And I did a video about a woman in Missouri who also was a councilwoman, who was basically an immigrant from Colombia. I did a video about that last night. But to say that we, as Black Americans who live in the state of California, don't deserve the $800 billion of reparations was complete nonsense. But yet our government did brought you guys here. Y'all came to this country willingly. Whereas how we feel during slavery, when we brought through enslaved ships to America, and again, we've been mistreated, and again, we've been lynched, we've been hung, and all the other stuff, right? And you tell me we don't deserve reparations? And this is the fine line, but yet the government, who, of course, Joe Biden brought you guys here in the first place, y'all got benefits. Y'all got cars, houses, reparations, or tax breaks for y'all businesses. But then y'all say that we don't deserve it? And then it's time for us Black Americans, and I hate to say this because they're going to be, again, like, it's going to hurt some feelings, but we need to distance ourselves from people that don't care about us, that don't have our best interests in life. And John Henry Clark always says, we have no friends. And he's absolutely correct. May he rest in peace. But he always said we have no friends. And it's proof of that. You got the government who basically support you guys, including Asians, passing the anti-Asian hate crime bill. Having Hispanics, their businesses, giving cars, houses, everything else. And y'all came here willingly. With immigration, y'all came here willingly. We've been forced to come here. But we've always been here. That's the thing. We've always been here, but we're always the last group to do anything. I mean, we're really the last group that has anything after what we went through for 500 years. So this is showing you that Kate Sanchez, who's a councilwoman out of California, don't understand how us Black Americans been through. And y'all wasn't hung from trees from the white supremacists. Y'all wasn't shot by police. Some of y'all, we wasn't shot by police. Some of y'all wasn't shot by police. Matter of fact, y'all been protected from the government. Asians been protected from the government. But yet, according to the FBI statistics, guess what? We're the most targeted by any other group. We're the most targeted from white supremacists in the country. So I would say this, that Kate Sanchez, everybody has their opinions on should we pay Black Americans, shouldn't we pay. It's going to happen regardless of how you guys feel about this. And as they say, there goes California. I mean, I'm paraphrasing it, of course. The phrase always says, there's California, there goes the nation. Well, California will get reparations. And when that happens, it's going to spread all across this country, whether they like it or not. So y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments.